Right then. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. Hope you're at home where it's warm and comfy. I hope you have a coffee or a tea or something strong in front of you and look forward to our presentations. We certainly do. My name is Christoph Teller. I'm the head of Institute of Retailing, Sales and Marketing. And I'm also the program director of the MSc Management, so the program we will talk about today, and the double degree programs, and dean of one of the deans of JKU Business School. To my left is Magister Manuela Breuer. She is the heart and soul of this program. She's the program manager. Do you want to say a few words about yourself, please? Thank you.
Good afternoon from my side. Yes, I'm the program manager for the MSc Management and also for 2 double degree programs. I say welcome, hello, good afternoon, and also say bonjour et ni hao.
Why this is, we'll learn a bit later. So, well, at the very beginning, you might wonder why we don't wear these lovely green t-shirts. We are supposed to, Manuela and myself decided against it because it clashes a bit with, you know, the JKU Business School color, which is bright green, and a few words about the business school and the institutes within. We are certainly like the color that represents us. We are bright, and I don't know whether how green we are, but we are certainly a bit different to what some of you might be used or have been used in your first degree. Right. Why am I the program director? First of all, I love doing this job. I love working with people and seeing them progressing over the years from the day of entry to the day they graduate. And I bring a bit of experience with me because I used to work in the British system for almost 12 years and try to make the program a bit more British. So in a sense of the good things that can be taken from or can be copied from the British system. But you will see that the setup is certainly different to the presentations of other programs, and you will learn over time if you decide to join us that we are a bit different, and I hope in a good way. Right. So what can you expect today? We will talk about obviously the program, but not only we'll give you technical details. We'll talk about what makes the program unique. We'll talk about why we think, and our graduates think, it's a good choice to make to come here and do an MSc in management or double degree programs, and give you a little bit of a feel for the place, which is obviously difficult. We are in distance learning mode. Most of the lectures and seminars are taught in distance learning mode, and so this open day, unfortunately, I must say, is remote as well. The reason why I'm saying this because, without exaggerating, this is the most beautiful campus across Austria. We have loads of new buildings, refurbished buildings, new infrastructure, and it's such a shame you can't see winter wonderland in Urfa, Linz.
April.
In April, you're really missing out. It's cold out there, but in the snowstorm. But the campus is just beautiful. So it's a shame that our students can't be here. We can't meet our students on campus. Have a Weißer Spritzer outside at the bar and stuff. So it's really a shame. But we hope this situation will be under control soon, and we're hoping for the autumn semester when everything should go a little bit back to normal, as we know it before, 1.5 years before we go. Good. So let's start to fire up the presentation, Manuela, if that's possible, please. And I will give you some details on the program. Obviously, you guys have had the look at the website where you can, thanks very much, where you can find loads of information about the program, very detailed information. So please do forgive me that I can't go into detail in terms of every module or seminar or what have you, or the master thesis and all the processes. But do not hesitate to ask questions at the end of the first presentation. So first, we talk about the MSc Management. Second, we'll talk about the double degree programs, and I will hand over to Manuela. Right.
You can also write your questions in the chat. Okay. Yeah.
So we will then read out the questions and hopefully we can answer them. Right. If not, and this is, I think this is very unique. It is unique. We pride ourselves that we are close to the students. And if you really feel you need more information, do send us an email. Right. We respond in very, very quickly, and yes, we're there for you to if you have any doubts or need for information. I do know I've been doing this job now for more than a decade. Choosing an MSc is a really, really important decision because the brand of the MSc will stick to you to the end of your days. So I hope we give you some insights why it's worthwhile doing it here and not, for example, in Vienna. Although, of course, there are lovely colleagues we're having there. But yes. So in particular in this region, but also on a national level, we are an English program on management. So business studies in general, a very generalistic program with the opportunity to specialize in selected areas. We'll come to that in a second. What we have here at the university, here in particular the business school, my institute or the institute Manuela is representing, is very strong links to industry. And you will hear that from some of the Fachhochschulen, no doubt, but we only work together with the leading organizations in this area. And I don't have to tell you, some of you will be from Upper Austria, and even people living here tend to forget this is the economic powerhouse of the nation, yeah, of the region, yeah. So the axis between Wales and Linz is, is a cluster of world leading organizations, companies. And we work with those. Yeah, we take the advantage and work with them closely every semester. An example follows in a couple of minutes. Yeah, and we are a full university, as we call it. We are not a business university like my alma mater, the Vienna University of Economics and Business, the WU Wien. They are just a business school. They are a business school, but we are full university. So we have medical sciences, we have engineering. We have, we have social sciences and so on. And obviously the mix brought together is really, really valuable, not only for research, but also for students. So should you decide to come here, you will be taught not only by people with a business studies background, you will also be taught by people with a background in sociology, in psychology, and so on and so forth. So really, really interdisciplinary. And you will see that you will mingle when you're here, you will mingle with other students from other faculties, which we find really, really charming and valuable. Right. What do we want to achieve? As I said before, we really take it serious. We want to be close to the students. And what we want to achieve is put on this slide, and we want to develop the leadership, the leaders of tomorrow. We don't educate you. We don't train you to become someone that is sat behind the desk and do what they do in a lower management responsibility. We pride ourselves that we have in the past and we will in the future. That's our big vision. Develop the critical, the evidence-based practitioners and the leaders of tomorrow. This is what we want to achieve with you. And when you look at the track records, when you listen to people, to the companies we work with, I think we are proud to say we accomplished that. Not with everyone, but with most of our alumni. Right. What we want to create is a very positive learning experience. Learning should be fun. Fun should be part of it. It should not only be looking on websites and into books or journal articles. It should be fun. It should be positive learning environment. And obviously, our brand new learning and teaching facilities can help us there, can help you there, or me as a module leader, as a lecturer. But it creates something exciting and something where people feel comfortable and positive, and that obviously fuels the learning experience. Yeah. So we are campus university, and your campus life, if the COVID madness is over, you will certainly benefit from being here, and you will love being here, I'm sure. Yeah. Fuel enthusiasm for learning in general, and then we have the specialist areas, strategy, marketing, and leadership. So it's all about creating this passion for the discipline. And when we work with these companies, you can see how this passion develops. Yeah, from the introductory modules to the master thesis and the interdisciplinary business project we'll talk about later. Yeah, and this is not the end of your learning journey. Of course, it is not. Nowadays, it's all about the lifelong learning journey, and this is what we want to encourage here. We not only give it a bog standard path towards your degree. You have loads of choice. You can fuel your passion. You can say, well, I'm very much into sales, or I'm very much into I don't know, strategy and what have you. And there's lots of choice where you can basically put together your individual, unique curriculum with limitations, of course, but there's lots of choices. Basically, what I'm trying to say here. Good. Yes, in a nutshell, why we think you should come here and study with us. The environment I mentioned. The second one clearly is the class sizes. I mean, it doesn't take a PhD in pedagogy to understand that the smaller the classes, the higher the interaction between the lecturers and the students, the more interaction there is between the students. And this is what we can offer here in Linz. Yes, I admit at the very beginning, in the first semester, you would do some kind of your basic level courses where everyone is brought to the same level of knowledge and skills. But after that, obviously, this all splits up to the specialist areas, and there we have very, very small class sizes. So we are talking about student-staff ratio of 10 to 15. And, student-staff ratio, this is something that is, is the key figure in the United Kingdom when it comes to learning effectiveness. And with that, we are in the range with 10 to 15. We are in the range with the top-notch universities on the island. Okay. The high industry profile, the high profile industry context I've mentioned. The staff here is not only top of the crop, experts in their fields they will bring into the classroom. They're also very nice people. And I think that's always very important for me as a program director, that, people who teach not only love their subjects, but they like people. And that certainly is the case with us here at JKU Business School. Yeah, and you will instantly feel part of a family, feel appreciated, feel taken seriously. You are not some students with XYZ Matrikelnummer, but you are seen and treated as an individual and part of something that is bigger. Yeah, and we have an international environment, so we have. Manuela, remind me what's the proportion of international students, non-Austrian students? Where are we?
I'm sorry, I don't know exactly.
Roughly, so around a third, I would say, with, I must say, increasing numbers. It's one thing I'd like to say that both of us are really proud of that. You know, the entry numbers, they really went through the roof last semester. So we had a third increase last semester. So the whole change of the curriculum and the whole appeal of the place certainly shows its effect. And we are so highly popular, which is great, because we see that people respond to what we do. Is it fair to say? Yeah. So I'm not boasting here. This is what I let the numbers talk here. So there is a steep increase in intake, right? And the last thing, believe it or not, this is certainly not what every university here in the country can claim for itself. It's, as we are in the middle of a very prosperous economic area, you can imagine the job opportunities are great. So me being a chair, you know, I have constantly people coming around to my office saying, well, hey, Christoph, do you have good students? Send them along. You know, we're desperate, you know, employing good people. And we really see our responsibility there to link up with industry and with you guys when you finish to get you the best jobs possible. And this is possible around here, area Linz, Upper Austria. Yep. Good. I hope you can read the small print here. I just want to draw your attention to the different colors. It wasn't intentionally, gray wasn't intentionally used. That is boring and daft and what have you. At the bottom, you see some kind of the basic courses I mentioned, where everyone is brought to the same level. So this is all about strategic management, marketing, that's my area, organization, HRM, change management, and obviously finance and accounting. Yeah, you might like the numbers, or you might not. There is no sense of offering a business degree without finance and accounting, some kind of the mother discipline of business studies. Yeah, so I always say, well, if you a good marketer is also a good cost accountant. It's not only about being creative and what have you, playing around with social media and what have you. It's also about knowing the numbers, having a feel for the numbers. And this is what is so valuable about these generic programs. You're not doing an MSc in, let's say, marketing global sales. This is very, very narrow. You need to understand the whole operations. You need to understand the whole business to become a good manager. And this is what we offer at the very beginning. Second on, then obviously you have some kind of the choice of creating your individual, your tailored curriculum. These are the skills and intercultural competence modules, and this ranges from, you know, team development to sales. And sales psychology, I think it's not on the slide, it's a very new one. Yeah, it is actually on there. Gender diversity, and obviously the soft skills that are so much sought after nowadays: presentation, negotiation skills, moderation skills. It's all, you know, you have to choose a couple of those, and you will want to choose those. Yeah, so it's very popular with the students, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so yeah, cool. Then we are living in a digital world, and during COVID even more so. So obviously understanding the digital side of businesses is absolutely crucial, and obviously we integrated that in the curriculum. last not least, obviously you have the choice to select one of three key competence areas, which is marketing, strategic and international management, and HRM and change management. So there, you will spend a considerable time in your studies, become a specialist there. So the idea of this, sorry, at the end, I forgot, that's why you actually get your MSCs. You have to do your MSc thesis. Those who do marketing will meet me there. I'm the gatekeeper. I will be the ones who does the quality control at the very end of your educational journey at the JKU when it comes to writing the master thesis, which is an extremely exciting module to lead, course to lead. So how can you understand this structure? So obviously from the basic to the soft skills onto the specialist areas, where the main thing obviously is that you understand all areas of a business, of an organization, and then specialize in one of the typical business areas, business functions. Yeah. If you have questions, please don't hesitate using the chat function or ask questions afterward. Don't be shy, just switch on your camera, ask the question. There are no stupid questions. And yep, now that's for later then, yeah. I want to pick one of the key modules in this program, and this is something we are really proud of. And this is, you see that in the upper half of the slides, at the bottom of the three competency areas. And this is the interdisciplinary business projects. This year, and I'm very proud of my colleagues across the three departments or institutes involved, they were awarded the most innovative module across the whole JKU. And why did they get this award? It's because it's interdisciplinary. So it's not a business project with an organization in an area. It's much more. It looks at different parts of a business, considering all the different areas from marketing, strategic, international management. And we do that every year for more than 15 years now, with the top-notch lead organizations in the area. You might know the steel company first, Fronius, Kapsch, and Keba. At least these are, internationally operating firms, and obviously they change from time to time, but we only work with the best. And the thing is, these presentations are not with anyone with some kind of middle manager. This is with the CEOs at the end of the day. Yeah. So you will be presenting to the top dogs in the companies. Yeah. So so we are really, really proud of that. Why this module? Why we put so much effort in there? So it's not only the effort that you have to put in there. Yeah, it's a huge complexity within this module. It's also very complex for us as and my colleagues who teach on this module. Why do we do that? Why don't we have some cases and we let it be and give you a grade and move on to your master thesis? No. It is what we call in higher education, it's a capstone module. So everything that you've learned over the course of the program will come together, will have to be applied in a real business context with a real business projects of top-notch companies. And when you pass that milestone, we can be sure that you're worthwhile moving on to, let's say, the masterpiece, so your master thesis, and graduate. If you're not up for it, you won't proceed. This is some kind of the quality control level we put there at the very end of the curriculum. Here are some, this is I must say, this is just a selection of many companies who work together, nationally, regional, but also international companies. Admissions requirements, if I forget anything, Manuela, please do jump in and help me out with that. On a very, very surface level, very simple description of that one. Obviously, the devil's in the detail. For most of you, it's important to know that you need the business background, business studies background. That is important. So this is unlike other MSCs we also have in the school. We have to be able to build upon a certain level of business knowledge. Hence, we only take on people with a first degree in business, yeah, or related areas, right? That can be a BSc, obviously this can be diploma, yeah, but it has to be in the context of business studies, right? Obviously, if you're not from that area, I think you can be given some kind of additional modules to complete, but that stand for admissions to tell you, right? And obviously proficiency in English. You know, I've taught in English for a very long period of time, and language is always the key. I'm sure you guys are all clever enough to comprehend what we will teach you. But if you can't communicate, this can be difficult for you. So if you don't have an A-level degree, so Matura or Abitur or anything like that, then we obviously require proof for a C1 level proficiency in English. Is that correct? Yeah.
That's
okay.
correct.
Good. So language is the key. So we can discuss in the classroom. You can connect to your foreign, as your students from other countries, from overseas, and as I mentioned, we have a considerable amount of them, which is nice. Brings the world to us and brings the world to our Austrian students. Yes, would you like to join us on a journey, embark on a journey? And I want to be absolutely frank with you. This is a tough call. It is a tough call. It's nothing you do on the side. Yeah, it's very, very difficult. Some people manage, most people don't. You have to put in the effort. Yeah. And I don't want to say anything bad in terms of my colleagues from the Fachhochschulen, because they offer something different. But if you decide to come here, guys, you are not in school anymore. We want to create independent thinkers, and independency is one of the key things you need to bring with you or develop when you're here. Otherwise, it will prove very, very difficult for you to succeed. The other thing is there will be no spoon feeding. No, guys, these days are over. You are on an MSc level. There is not, you will have to be independent learners and thinkers. And in many cases, you will not be provided the material. In many cases, you have to put on the hat of a researcher, an investigator, and look for the information necessary to solve a task by yourself. Loads of independencies, which makes it for many people very, very, very difficult to complete these studies. We are a university. We are not the school. So guys, you have to sign up for that. Otherwise, it's maybe better you sign up for something different. Yes. We provide an education service, and those of you who have done marketing know that co-creation is important. It's crucial to provide a service. So we need you to partake. We need you to create this service, education service, together with us. So this requires you to partake, to be so passionate about something, to put in the effort, etc. And there's a rule in our MSc. And that's very simple. And saying those who give extra will get extra back. And I'm not tired of mentioning that. This is what it is. If you put in the extra effort, you will get extra back. Don't worry. Yeah. So we we'll meet you at the beginning of this journey, and we'll see you develop, and we'll know your name, in particular in specialist areas. And if we say that there is potential, then you will get something extra out of it. That's for sure. Yes, be independent and critical, I mentioned that, and be professional. And that is important to me. I only work together with people who are professional. If it says, well, you have to be there at 1:30 or 1:30, then it's 1:30 and not a minute later. Yeah, be on time, be reliable, do what you're asked to do, and then you will absolutely enjoy it, and we will enjoy it, and together I think we'll have a great time. Yes, and be part of something bigger. We are a young business school. We have to admit that we are a young business school, but we are different. We are clearly different to what's there and has been there on the market for years and decades. And we're creating something that is special here. And we're always reminded by that when we talk about, when we meet alumni, and they tell us what was so unique in the learning journey here at JKU. Yeah. So become part of our family, become part of something bigger. Right. So some moving images for you to look at by yourself, and you find those, if I'm not mistaken, on our website, our MSc Management website. So there is some kind of a selfie video produced by Manuela and myself.
Very professional.
Yeah. I think. I mean, with all due respect, I think we got the message across, and I hope you see a bit of the passion we have for you guys, our students or prospective students, and the place and JKU, and I hope that it comes across a little bit. And have a look. And then we have 2 testimonials, and they talk about their experience here, and they basically, I would say, they repeat a little bit of what I just said. And what I said is based on what we get, or the feedback we get from the students. Right, okay. Should we go through that one, or should we see whether there are any questions? I think there are questions. So should we open chat? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Have to choose one of the 3 well, that was, yeah, I can't, no. I have to go up, sorry for that. Okay, Laura wants to know, sorry for the interruption, no worries, yeah, that's what you're here for. But when do we have to choose one of the 3 specializations in our first semester?
More or less, yes, because you will start with the competence area in the 2nd semester of your studies.
So very early on in the curriculum, we have to make a choice. Lily wants to know, I'm studying international sports management. Would such a bachelor degree work? We also have finance, HR, marketing, and management. What do you say?
You need 30 ECTS in business administration. I can't tell you now.
So this is, I think this is one for admissions. I think the magic number is 30 ECTS. I guess it's pretty simple for you to add them up from your grade sheet. You should see the ECTS, and then
yes, you can count the ECTS from the finance courses, from the HR course, from the marketing courses, management courses. Count them up. Yeah,
count them up and add them up and see. if someone is, let's say Lily is lacking 3 ECTS, what would you have to do?
She has to apply in any case. Please apply for this program, and the admissions progress will start. And I think it should be no problem. If you only miss 3 to 5 ECTS up to the 30, then we will find a solution for you. You will get some courses extra to do.
So basically, I mean, what Manuela is saying, I think that is very important for us. We are on your side, yeah. So if we see it makes sense to admit you, then we will do. However, please do understand there is a certain level of knowledge we have to you have to have. Right. So what else do we have? Julia wants to know, can I start with general management even though I have not completely finished my bachelor yet? I think it depends at what university, huh?
Yes, it depends. Yeah. Are you a student at the JKU?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay.
Which program?
Business.
Mm-hmm.
Business.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So
Betriebswirtschaftslehre,
yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
As soon as you have reached 150 ECTS, you can already start with master courses of the MSc Management.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, so...
And you can also register in the cost system to these courses.
Okay, great. Thanks.
So this, to explain a bit for the others, this is a bit of a goodie. So Julia is one of our own homegrown ones. And since we know what Julia has been taught and what the level of the courses are, we obviously have a very smooth transition process for JKU business students, so undergraduate students, bachelor students. Okay, so yes. I must say, in particular, I mean, I teach on the undergraduate, so bachelor level as well. And I must say that, you know, the match between what we teach the undergrads is a perfect prerequisite for the master studies. It's a natural fit. This is how we set up the whole thing, yeah. Okay, but it doesn't preclude others to apply, obviously. And as Manuela said, do apply. In the case of doubt, do apply. Yeah, okay? Right.
One question. Is there a pre-master's course available?
That's a good question. I don't know.
What is a pre-master's course?
Well, I know what the pre-master course is. It's basically, it's a course. It's some kind of between the bachelor and the master. I mean, in the UK, you find it very frequently. They more and more do it nowadays. So if you, for example, if you've studied art, coming back to your 30 ECTS, yeah, you studied art, let's say in Sydney, yeah, and then you come here and for whatever reason, you want to study an MSc in management, then there is some kind of an in-between a short course where you're taught the most important business content.
JKU.
Yeah, not yet. It's actually a good question. It's actually a good question. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. That's a good question. We have to think of that. Yeah. Can we still enroll if we are in the final year of bachelor and we finish university in July 2021? Is a conditional acceptance possible? From my perspective, it is.
Yes, because the admissions period for the winter semester starts normally beginning of July.
It starts in July.
July.
Yeah, I think you will get the conditional offer, a conditional accept, and then obviously you have to provide the final proof, and then you are 100% admitted. Yeah.
I don't know exactly what you will get from the admissions office. Yeah. normally you're running through the whole process. It also depends if you're a JKU student from a business administration or business and economics program. Yeah, then it's very easy. You send an email to the admissions office and will be admitted to the MSc management. If you are from outside JKU, then there is a process at the admissions office you have to run through. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I think they are checking. Have you already finished your bachelor studies? Have you reached English C1? What else? I don't know exactly because this is not my job.
All right. Thank you very much. Why I was asking is because I'm currently studying in the Netherlands, also business administration and bachelor, and I'm finishing it in July 2021. So I was wondering if it's possible to get accepted before July 2021 in terms of like conditional acceptance, or if you just get accepted straight after you send all the documents that you need.
Yeah,
I think you have to send all documents.
The thing is, it's not time critical, is it? So if you, let's say, apply in August, I mean, the courses will start in September, late September, early October anyway. So you have plenty of time. Does this make sense?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, good.
Thank you very much.
So no worries. I can't imagine, you know, the Dutch universities, you know, they are brilliant. Please do come. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Which university in the Netherlands?
I'm studying at Pontis University.
Yeah.
It's very similar to what you just described with the project-based learning. So I'm very used with this. I found this university very interesting and also like pretty common to me. And I'm also coming from a different cultural background, so that's making it even more interesting.
Yeah. So please do apply.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. So Verena wants to know, is it possible to...
One more question.
Sorry.
Is it possible to apply for the master with a business degree from a different country than Austria? Yes, sure. It depends on the country, which requirements you will have.
So what country is it, if we may ask?
It's Italy.
Yeah, come on, of course.
This is more or less Austria. This is the southern part of Austria.
That's what she said. Which Italian uni?
It's the University of Bolzano.
Bolzano, yeah. This. Oh, yeah. We have to be careful. Oh, we are on thin ice here. We are on thin ice here. Yeah, of course, in Italian. But okay. You won't have any language problems, will you? Okay. Good. It's a final. So Vera wants to know: is a final school leaving certificate (matura) enough to proof of English? Yes.
Yes, it is.
It is. Yes, positive. Then Cindy wants to know: can the required third ECTS be spread out across more subjects? For example, I finished business development. To my knowledge, yes. It just have to be. I think it's all about summing them up, and it doesn't matter how many business-related modules you've done. It's all about the 30 CTS. Is that correct? So I wouldn't see a problem there.
It's not a problem of subjects, but it could be a problem of different studies. I hope you don't mean different studies. But if all these subjects are within one study program,
it is in one degree program.
My situation is quite specific. I have done the first 2 years of bachelor. It's called academic profession degree in Denmark. Okay. And then I made a top-up degree for 1 year in England at Solent University. And altogether it made the Bachelor of Science certificate. But basically I have a certificate from Denmark from the first 2 years. And then I have one more certificate from England.
hopefully it should be no problem.
So how that works, to give an idea how that process works. Obviously, you need to apply, obviously, yeah. And then if this is not a standard case and can be approved by the person who's responsible for admissions, it will go to someone who is an expert, and he or she will take a look at your certificates and will then make a decision whether you are to be admitted conditionally or unconditionally. But in any case, please do apply. Yeah. If you ask me like a quick, if you want to get a quick opinion on that, I would be happy with wherever you did business-related modules, whether it's Danish or English. Yeah, which English university, if I may ask?
Solent University in
Solent, all right, okay. And in Denmark, you were at?
Zealand Academy of Technologies and Business.
Oh, okay, very good. Very international. So what did you like better, the Danish or the English system?
They are quite similar, like they are both focused on practical learning. I like them both, but the thing which I prefer in England is that, like, even when I go out, everything is in English. Yeah, because I learned Danish and it was quite a hard language. But the course was in English.
Yeah, no, I spent 8 months at the Copenhagen Business School, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, good stuff. Okay, then we have Pierre. Is it possible to apply even if we don't still have the C1 English certificate?
No, this isn't possible. No, it isn't possible, because our admissions office is checking the language requirements first of all. If you don't have it, I'm sorry.
What can she do? So you can do
bring the certificate as soon as possible.
What kind of test is it? Is it a TOEFL test or is it?
Could be TOEFL, IELTS. The language requirements you will find on the JKU website. It's also possible that if you have done your bachelor's degree in English, then this will count too. Okay, please go on the JKU website, search for the language requirements, and have a look at all of these different possibilities.
Yeah. What if she's done what do you call it? The school education in English? That would also count.
I don't know. I don't know exactly.
Okay. So in the case you're up here, are you? Yeah. Okay. In the case you've done an English program, then it's not the problem. Yeah. If you have not, then just do the usual test, which is TOEFL and
or IELTS.
Yeah, stuff like this. And you have plenty of time doing this. So as Manuela mentioned, the whole admissions process starts at beginning of July and then runs through to even, what is it, October?
No, the problem is that the courses will start beginning of October. The registration period is in September. So do it as soon as possible, because our admissions office has so much work to do. So they need the time to check all the requirements.
Yeah. So to be on the safe side, do it as soon as you can. Very good.
Yeah. I think we have answered the next one.
Diana.
Can a C1 level be proven by a bachelor done entirely in English?
Yes, positive. Yes. All right. Okay. Any more questions, guys?
Yes, I got another question.
Yes, please. Fire away.
I'm doing my bachelor right now while working, and I'm thinking of doing the master also while working, and I want to know if this is like welcome or,
Yes, no, certainly. The thing is, I mean, there are strings attached to that. Do not expect. So the answer is yes. It is possible to do it whilst working. There is obviously something to consider. You can't if you want to do it in a minimum period of time, let's say in 4 semesters, that's next to impossible. But if you accept the fact that as you're working and have to put some kind of attention and effort and energy into something else, and hence it takes you longer, then it's not the problem. Sometimes we have problems with people whose expectations are some kind of too elevated, because they say, well, is it possible to do it whilst working? 100% 40 hours or 40 hours plus per week, it will be difficult. But if you consider that you need to make time for your studies, then obviously it's possible. It takes you longer, but it's perfectly possible. Okay, does it make sense? Sorry,
All
I'm
right,
saying
thank you very much.
No, sorry, I'm saying the obvious, but the obvious is sometimes not obvious for everyone.
Thank you.
Okay. Right.
May I also ask?
Yeah, sure, you may.
About the English proficiency. I study international business, and this program was half in Czech and half in English. And also in my transcript of records, I have I have passed a CAE course at the university, but I have not done like the certificate because I have to pay for it, but I have passed the whole course in the university. Is it enough for English proficiency or not?
I don't know, because it's not us two who check this. Yeah, it's our admissions department.
Okay.
And we don't know exactly, but normally I think the whole bachelor's program should have been in English.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, again, please do apply. Yeah, and we'll sort out these things during the process. But obviously, as you've been taught half in English, it shouldn't be a problem for you to do some kind of a certificate, and you have plenty of time, as I said before, and then be admitted without any problems to JKU. This is, if you want to be on the safe side, I would do a certificate. If not, just apply and see what happens.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
So it's sorry, this is not something we decide on. Yeah. Okay. And as you hear, it's some kind of a bit of a difficult matter. Yeah. But do apply. Be encouraged to apply. Yeah. Okay. Then Max wants to know, due to my university, I am not able to finish my bachelor's degree before mid of September. Will I have a problem to enroll to the course because they could be full, or is no problem, just apply. No worries. You're not too late with this, but as soon as you have your transcripts, it's called transcript.
Yeah, Max, one question. You're a JKU student or from outside JKU? Maximilian?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm from the FH Salzburg as well.
Okay.
The problem we have is, as long as you do not have a matriculum number here at JKU, you cannot register to any of the courses. Yeah? And the next problem is, if the winter semester, our courses are still online, yeah, you have no access to all of these courses. We have to check that in September, because we don't know.
Let's assume Max finishes at, when will be your last exam, Max, roughly? 15th of September, huh?
Yeah, between 8th of September and 15th.
Sorry, what was that?
Between 8th of September and 15th, I will have my...
Okay, so mid of month, and he will get his transcript, let's say in 10 days later. So we were talking about end of September.
It depends on the FH.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Normally they need 2 to 3 weeks before you can finish your studies at FH.
Well, you know what, you just kick their butt and say you need it earlier because, it would otherwise hold up your studies. And then, so the point is, and please do correct me if I'm wrong, Max, this is important. you will, as soon as you hand it in your final transcript, your final Zeugnis, to our admissions team, you will be admitted. You are in. What Manuela just described is, and you're probably aware of it, if you don't get the number, you don't exist in the whole system. That's the problem. Yeah. Max, please do apply, and we might be able to work around this. Yeah, if possible for us. Right? Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I think you are not alone in this situation. So please do apply. Okay, good luck with finishing your degree, by the way. So where is it? Thomas, would you prefer for us to apply now without the finals bachelor degree, or later with the finished degree to make it easy and smooth? Just apply when you have everything, and it will go smoothly. Again, the courses won't start before the end of September. Yeah, so you have more than enough time to do that, right? So Max's case is a bit more special because he's he's in the gray phase here between the start of the semester, but obviously, as I told you, the admissions period overrun that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay, Thomas, does that answer did it answer your question? By the way, will the course be full? Answer no, it won't. Yeah. So the good thing is the whole program is set up in a way that we can take on medium-sized numbers. Yeah. Around 60 each semester. There will be, of course, the basic courses taught in large class sizes, But as Manuela just mentioned, second semester, you will all disappear in your specialist area where you find yourself in smaller classes, right? So we have more than enough capacity. We won't allow the program to grow indefinitely. But for now, we still feel that the pedagogy we will apply within this program is suitable for the class sizes we have currently. Good. Right then.
So we're running out of time.
It does not matter.
We have 30 minutes for the management program. Now we used 1 hour.
Yeah, but it was important.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. My question is now, is anybody interested in the double degree programs, or are you all interested in the management program? Shall I tell you about the double degree program?
I suggest telling
and
briefly.
You stay or leave, whatever you want. I will close that one. I will take that one.
Sorry, yeah.
Mm-hmm. This doesn't work.
Yes, there we go.
But now, here we go. Yes, at JKU, you have the opportunity to complete several double degree programs, and 2 of them I will show you now, and for that, I will take you on a short trip. Our first stop is in Europe, concretely in the northeast of France. There, the city of Troyes is located in the Champagne-Ardenne region. It's about 200 kilometers from Paris. Our partner university there is Wise Schools. Wise Schools is a grande école, which means it is one of the top universities in France, and it has a very strong international orientation with about 130 partner universities worldwide and about 40 dual degree programs. It was founded in 1992 and consists of several schools, and the one important for us is the Champagne Business School. Yeah? Since it is a very young university, the campus is very modern with cutting-edge lecture halls and seminar rooms and a big documentary center, which is called the Y Lab. La Rue is the hub for student life, for relaxation and for discussion, with a reception, a central bar for events, and also areas for entertainment. You have the possibility of table tennis, of pool, you have a video games console, and also a piano. And of course, there's also a restaurant, various catering areas, and a sports hall. A few photos will surely give you the best impression of the campus. You can see, I don't know if you, no, I don't manage to do this.
You can use the mouse, yeah.
I will use the mouse. You can see here, these are two of our students who attended the program 1 year ago. Together with Y Schools, we offer a double degree program based on the master management. So this program takes 2 years, 4 semesters, and you will spend the first year here at JKU, the 3rd semester at Y Schools, and the 4th semester wherever you want to be. And I will explain that soon. What are your benefits when you enroll in this program? You will gain 1 year of international experience by studying 1 semester directly at Y Schools. And the 4th semester is an internship. So you look for a company in which you work for 6 months. This doesn't have necessarily has to be in France. It can be anywhere in the world. During this internship, you're writing your master's thesis. So you have 2 supervisors, one of the company for the practical part of your thesis, and the second one is from Y Schools, and he will supervise you in the scientific part of your thesis. To study abroad will help you to understand local practices better, and you will also improve your English skills, and you will also improve your French skills massively. You can do the entire program in English, but you will also have the possibility to do courses in French language. Yes, and the best thing is you have 2 internationally recognized degrees. It's a Master of Science from JKU and a Master Grande École from Y Schools. Let's have a short view on the recommended course of study. You can see the first year at JKU, you will start in the first semester with the essentials of general management. This will help you to decide for a competence area in the second semester. And the competence areas are the same as in the MSc management. So you can choose between marketing and global marketing, strategic and international management, and leadership, HRM, and change. The whole program has a very strong orientation in the direction of digitalization, yeah, because it's very important in today's world to have this, yeah. We have 1 course, Introduction to Digital Transformation and Technologies, that will show you how technology can support your business processes, how it can be used to develop the business value of the company. Yeah. In the 3rd semester, which you spend at Y Schools, you can choose between different specializations. And there are various specializations in the marketing area. There's also specialization in global HR management or in audit and management control. And the 4th semester is, as already mentioned, the internship. So what do you have to do if you want to apply? First of all, you have to apply for the MSc management. And then in the second step, you apply for the double degree program. As you can see on the slide, you need several documents, but the most important requirement is that you have a B1 level in French. And please be aware, a maximum of 5 students a year will be selected for this double degree program. Yes, the following picture will give you some impressions of France. The photos were taken by our students, so you can get an idea of what is most important when studying abroad. It is getting to know the country and its people and making international contacts. For our next stop, we are going to the other end of the world, exactly to Tainan City, at the southwest coast of Taiwan. Our partner there is the Southern Taiwan University of Science and Technology. As you can see, STUST has an AACSP accreditation, so we are very proud of being their partner. STUST was founded in 1969, consists of 4 different colleges. The campus contains about 30 buildings, including the auditorium, teaching and research buildings, a library, and dorms for the students. In addition, there are several facilities for sports, including a tennis court with nighttime lighting. Can you see this green arrow here? Here in this line, the Johannes Kepler University is mentioned. Since the establishment of the school in 1969, a great number of trees and plants were planted. And what I like most, the campus features many unique gardens and ponds, such as the Garden of Welcoming the Rising Sun, and the Garden of Kissing the Clouds, and the coconuts. Isn't that nice? And finally, my absolute favorite, the Pond of Making Wishes. But I can't tell you if that will help with the exams. The duration of the program and your benefits are similar to those of the double degree with Y schools. So it's a 2 years program where you spend the first year at JKU and the second year in Taiwan. There is no internship in this program. So the second year you are at STUST in Taiwan and also write your master thesis there. Yeah? You will acquire a basic understanding of Chinese, and of course, you will earn 2 internationally recognized degrees. It's the MSc Management, here from JKU, and it's a Master of Business Administration from STUST. The recommended course of study for this program looks just like the one with France in the first year here at JKU. Yeah, so you can decide between these 3 different competence areas. In the second year at Taiwan, you have the possibility to attend several different management courses, such as organization and leadership, production and operations management, but also corporate governance and business ethics. The application process is quite the same as for the double degree with France, so I won't explain that again. Of course, you do not need a certificate in French. This program too has a maximum of 5 students per year, okay? So, and now I will show you a short video. It is from Bernie. Bernie is one of our students in the double degree program, and he's in Taiwan right now.
Hi, I'm Bernie from Austria. I'm studying the double degree program at JKU in Linz. Right now I'm in Taiwan doing my exchange year. And here you can make a lot of friends at STUST. They are from...
I'm from Taiwan. from France.
I'm from India.
I'm from Taiwan.
So guys, how do you like the program? What do you think about it?
I like this program because we did a lot of discussion during the class, and we can make friends easily and learn a lot from professors, so I like this program.
And JMB program, you can meet a lot of different students from all around the world. You can study different fields, and professors are so professional in.
Yeah, I agree with my friends. This program is really nice. Not only program, not only STUs, but Taiwan is also a nice country. So I think it's a good experience to study in Taiwan.
Well, I think surrounded by these multiple cultures, we learned a lot of things from different perspectives. And yeah, I got fulfilled within these years.
Yeah, I can just agree. It's super nice here. Taiwan is super nice, so I can encourage you to sign up for the WD program and see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Nikki.
Nice view, nice view.
Oh man, I would sign up, hey.
I end my presentation with some nice pictures and the hint again. Get to know the country, seek contact with people, and travel as much as you can. So, do you have any questions?
More questions.
More questions. Questions about the double degree programs. Regarding the double degree in droit, is it a problem if the French language certificate is older than 2 years? No. Normally, all our students attend French courses in their first year here at JKU. And you don't have to attend courses in French language in the double degree program. It's only that your French should be good enough to get in touch with people there.
Vera wants to know regarding the double degree in there's what is it? Certificate. Okay, Diana, just to double check, the one in Taiwan does not require a Chinese certificate, right?
Right.
Right. Positive. Okay. Oh, they really sound interesting, huh? Mm-hmm. Everyone seems to have a good time. All right, then. Looks as if we're done with questions. Yeah, then, well, there's, I think one last thing from us to say is we really look forward to welcoming you here at our beautiful campus. Rest assured, if you sign up, you will be having a good time. I think it's a brilliant degree. I've seen a lot in my career. This is really, you know, we pride ourselves at the JKU Business School. We are human. Yeah, we're human. We're not some big university where, you know, it's where students are treated like sheep. It's very personal treatment you're getting here compared to other places. So I think it's a nice place to be. It's a good degree to be studying, and well, look forward welcoming you very soon. All of you, good luck with the rest of your bachelor studies. Of course, independent of whether you will be coming or not. Good luck with your last exams. I hope to see you soon. Cheers. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.